Sunday. Just love this day. Yes, indeed, it is Sunday Fun Day, and we are connecting to all of you all across South Florida, all across the world, really. Thank goodness for Facebook and YouTube. So we want to say thank you and say hey to everyone on YouTube. Thank you for following us. We just love spreading the word here. And we've had some really, really good words that have come down the informational highway of spirit connectivity today, because I'm just finishing up my all-day class for my apprentice program, my Spiritual Presence Mastery Program. I spent the whole day with all of my students, and we had a full house here. And we had so many people online, and we're glad to be connected to all of you and to be feeling the energy of oneness. And in this energy, we know that we are in this connection with the divine light, but the world's changing. There's a lot going on. And I know a lot of you are building up and having a lot of questions in your mind, like what is going on in my life? Why am I feeling stuck? Why am I feeling stagnant? Why am I feeling lost? Well, today we're going to tune you up. First of all, we're going to tune up to the frequency. We're going to get those messages for you. But we are also going to tune up into the energy and realign and recalibrate your personal energy, your frequency, your chakras. We're going to kind of tune in and get that energy flowing for you. So if you're feeling a little out of sorts, or you know someone who is, then share the page and invite everyone to join us here for our version of Sunday Fun Day, Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. And that's me, Sarah Spiritual. And we are going to answer questions. What do we need? We need your question with your birthday. And a specific question does help us identify what area Spirit and I can go to so that we can pull up some questions and information quickly so that we can go from person to person. And we are in this energy of transformation right now. And we're in the energy of expansion. And how many of you felt like you were running full speed ahead? Mercury's not in retrograde, we're moving forward, and all of a sudden we ran, and then just about the other day, you felt like you got stuck again. It's okay. It's a time of transition, and it's really causing us to sit, be still, and for us to be in this energy of who am I, who have I come to be, what's my purpose, where am I, what's the component in my energy of relationships, how am I connecting with people, what is my true authenticity in that connection, and how can I, all of me, be involved with people and family and still stay true to myself, and what is it I want in return from relationships, what it is I want in return from my spiritual path, what is it I want in return from my work environment or my career path. And if you're questioning what some of those items are, like what is it that I really want, I don't know, well, now's a good time to get in the know, to really make some choices. We cannot stay stuck much longer. The energy is moving us forward, so we no longer have to feel as if we're getting pushed back. So where is it you want to go? Who is it you want to be? You can redefine, redesign yourself. You could wake up tomorrow and pull the plug on something that you think you can't let go of, or something you think you cannot walk away from, and be fine. But you have to feel it. You have to know that it's the right choice for you. And sometimes we need to go into our perspective corner and sit and be in the energy and feel what it feels like to be there. You know, we're talking earlier today at my class, and we were talking about how the energy is just so full of chatter and a lot of opinions and a lot of frequencies of people's fear and worry and circumstances and conditions and what's going on in the government, what's going on in the financial world, what's going on with immigration, who's telling the truth, who's telling a lie, who's on Russia's side, who's not on Russia's side. Are we building a wall? Are we not building a wall? There's so much information going on. Do I have health care? Don't I have health care? There's a lot of questions. There's a lot of uncertainty. And in a time of uncertainty, we've got to tune up to the certainty of who you are. And if you're uncertain as to who you are, if you're not sure what's important to you, then in a world full of confusion and uncertainty, now's the time to pull back into your shell, like the snail, come on back, and be in that energy of who you are, and really sit and ask yourself some important questions. What is important? How can I move forward? When can I move forward? What's the right time for me? And how do I get everything to line up perfectly for me? These are important things that we want to know. And who are the right people to be in my path and stand beside me? It's an interesting time for us. And as you move forward, understand this, that you are the keeper of who you are. You determine what's important to you. You determine what feels good to you. Nobody can do unto you that which you do not allow. You have all the power inside of you. And we are here so that each one of you can feel the frequency of the energy of you. Feel that feeling of what it's like to be you. So we've got a lot of questions in the feed. We've got a lot of questions that are in the feed here. Let's see. Oh, Loretta says, love you. Love your statues. Thank you, Loretta. I saw something interesting. So true. I need to figure out why I can't move on, Carmen Lopez says. So thank you, Carmen Lopez, for that statement. I need to figure out why I cannot move on. First of all, Carmen, when we notice we're not moving on, often it's because we're paying too much attention to where we don't want to be and not enough attention on what our intention is for the future, what our gratitude may be. We need to focus on what it is we want to create. Not why we can't get there. Focus on what it is to have that complete, to have that full, complete energy. And often, Carmen, what stops us all from moving forward is the energy of hurt, pain, despair, betrayal, disappointment. All of these things stay deep within us and don't allow us to move forward. Don't encourage us to shift and step into what's really important to us, to step into what can really be fulfilling, what can really, well, create that joy and harmony. So when we're not feeling as if we are moving forward, we need to be content with where we are. Content in the moment that we are, even if it's not the environment that we desire. Find contentment, find peace, find harmony, find appreciation, find gratitude in this moment, no matter where it is, because it's from gratitude, appreciation, love, and light that we can get to something better. We cannot get to anything other than what we desire if we are in a place that we do not want to be. That which you focus your attention on becomes that which you create and attract. So if we are feeling the energy down and we are focusing on what we don't want, we are going to only attract more of what we don't want. So in this energy, we want to stay focused. Hi, Elizabeth Ortiz. Good to see you. Kimberly Christine Singh, thank you so much for your question and message. We're going to be lining up some questions to see what's going on with everybody here. Let's see, who else do we have here in the feed? Thank you, Loretta. Thank you for joining us. Loretta's in Canada. Hi, Patty Puckett Johnson. Good to see you there. Ivelisse Baez Roman. Good to see you here. So great to have everybody here. We are going to connect and answer some questions. But first, I want to kind of give us a universal flow, a universal meaning, a universal message if everybody's on board with us. And who wants some energy? We're going to be sending up some energy. This is Spiritual Tune-Up Sunday, and it's a very important day. Who saw my post on Facebook? Did we go to my Facebook page, Sarah Spiritual, and read my post, In God I Trust? Oh, it's a goodie. That was my morning conversation with a cup of coffee and my little cat, Cleopatra, right by my side. We got beamed up to a vortex, and we got some pretty good message for all of you. So if you're finding that you're in a place of fear, then let's go to the In God We Trust post in Facebook. Matter of fact, maybe someone, when we get a minute, we can share it in the feed. So those of you who are just joining us, if you can't find it in my feed of Sarah Spiritual, In God I Trust, then we will post it for you because there's some powerful words there. So we're going to tap into the energy here, and we're going to give you messages from Spirit, but I want to pull a few cards. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see who's got a message coming to them. Share the page. If you know someone is navigating something in their life, if you know someone who needs a spiritual tune-up, if you know someone who just needs to feel connected to a group of high-vibing people, then share this page. I would love to see how many people we can get to share the page here. I'm going to pull 4 cards here from my goddess cards, and then we're going to put these together, and these beautiful purple cards here before me. What would these cards be?
Those are universal love cards.
Universal love cards. All you need is love. La, 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 la. I'm going to pull 5 love cards. Universal love. Look how beautiful that card is. Look how magnificent that card is. The beauty of the purple. Universal love. Love, love, love. All right, so we're going to take that and put it here. And now we're going to turn the cards of our universal love cards. And then we're going to turn the cards of our goddess cards. I've got some interesting cards here for everyone. So I know some of you who are joining us are on a spiritual path, and you're looking to make a transition, you're looking to make a shift, you're looking to make a change. Some of you on board now are looking to move, looking to clear a relationship, end a relationship. Some of you are manifesting relationship, true love, divine love. I see that here in the conscious group that we have here before us. And I'm also made aware of some of you are looking to find a better work environment, find a better place for work, find better connection for career. These are all things that are going to come full circle for you at the end of the summer of this year. So the end of this summer is going to offer an opportunity for many people who are on now to make some changes. Between June and August is going to be an important time. There will be a few bumps in the road in July. July may prove to be a testy little month, might create some hiccups in your life. I don't put that out there for you to worry about it. I say that so if you notice things aren't going right, just go, oh, it's a little bit of energy and it has no effect on me. Just really hold back and don't let anything disrupt you. So we have divine guidance. We are all divinely guided. This is from my universal love cards. So divinely, we will be guided. There is divine guidance for all of us, easily accessible, easily available. The divine universal flow is always with you. We have a golden path. There's a path that's out there before you, a path that will lead you down the road of what is meant to be yours. And then there's love, universal love, unconditional love, romantic love. Love is coming. So when love comes to you, it's the time for you to embrace that love that you've always wanted. But how can you receive love if you do not love yourself? You cannot. So embrace loving you. What's that song? Loving you is easy because you're beautiful. Well, you are beautiful. And embrace the beauty, the magnificence, the uniqueness. That is you. Forgiveness. Oh my goodness. If we ever wanted to be set free and literally be born free. The only way you're really going to be free is if you forgive, if you let things go, if you release that which no longer serves you, and you let bygones be bygones. Past is past. This is an important time for you. And then we have embrace. A good old-fashioned tree hug, a good old-fashioned hug, some kind of hug with someone, an exchange of energy completes the circle of flow for us. And then we have many of you who are looking to divinely be healed. And those of you who are looking to divinely be healed, we call upon the medicine woman to read your energy and bestow upon you divine healing and give you the right tinctures and herbs to heal the physical body. So we always need to call upon a medicine woman or man to assist us. And these are the goddess cards. So in this case, we're going to call upon the goddess of medicine, Ixchil. And then we're going to go to Athena, the inner wisdom. That is, you know what you can trust within you. Trust what you know. Athena, the goddess of inner wisdom, will always tap into your heart and your soul and connect you with your true inner truth, your true inner guidance. And then for those of you who are creative, we've got the arts, we've got beauty, we've got creation, we've got artistry, we've got it all coming together. And Saraswati brings us the artistry of everything we've ever desired, anything and everything we've ever wanted is here. Wisdom, music, artistry, creativity, colors, all here in our beautiful goddess cards. And then, as Dorothy said, we have the goddess Vesta. There's no place like home. Home is where the heart is. Home is where we need to be true. But home lies within your soul, always connected to the divine creator, always connected to the divine energy. So we are here holding the space, holding the energy, and trusting that everything good can come to pass. So we've got magnificent energy here for you. The goddesses are here with you, and we have the beautiful cards of universal love. And I know some of you want me to pick a card for you, and some of you want a message. Ivelisse Roman is also saying she doesn't want to know, she wants to know, why can't I move forward? She's like, goodness gracious, I've been trying to get off the ground for the past 5 years. What's going on? She didn't say that. That's just what my spirit guides say. She's been trying to move forward for 5 years. I know everything's got a time, but I know that you have other responsibilities, Ivelisse, too, that are kind of slowing you up. So we're welcoming your questions in the feed. We're going to answer questions here in the feed. We're going to connect and make sure that everybody that I can get to gets a message. All I need for you to do is give me your birthday and a question, and I can just go. I can just move. So we're going to move my screen here a little bit. Okay. All right, here. Okay, Michael Wright, thank you so much. You may say that I'm a false prophet, but I can assure you that I am connecting to the energy of divine God, and I have my personal relationship with Jesus Christ Superstar. And my Jesus said that you will go out and teach, you will go out and prophesy, you will go out and heal. You can do these gifts I have done and many more. So Michael, thank you for your input and your opinion, and we welcome you in the feed, but you will find that we are very much aligned with God and very much aligned with the energy of the divine Christ. And as a Christian, I can assure you that this is not the words of a false prophet, because we are able to connect to the divine light, and I can do all things in the Lord Jesus Christ who strengthens me. But thank you for coming to our feed. We welcome you here. Let's see who else we have going on here. Carmen, yes, I know you're navigating some tough times. Sonia Tidy, thank you for sharing the page. Morgan Light, thank you so much for your compliment. I love that energy. You know, we are all light, and we are all love, and we are all connected. Helena, you've got that taken care of, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay, and we are all online together, holding the space. So on this wonderful day, on this actually very holy day of Palm Sunday, let's kind of open up the energy. We're going to ask for our angels and guides to come. I've been talking to the guides and the angels. I've been talking to the master teachers, and I've been connecting to the divine spirit of God all day. So we're going to hold that energy. We're going to welcome that energy in. Everyone take a nice breath. We're going to breathe in the energy. We're going to say, I am light. I am love. I am beauty. I am truth. I am divine wisdom. I am in alignment with divine God. I am open. I am receptive. I am creative. I am in the flow. I am giving. I am caring. I am forgiving. I am forgiven. I am truthful. I am aware. I am a seer. I am a teacher. I am a student. I'm a music person. I'm an artist. I'm a creative being. I am who I am. I am who I am. I am a unique being. I am who I am. So say, I am who I am. And I am in perfect alignment. The spark of God that resides around the universe resides within me. The spark of God that resides around the universe resides within me. The spark of God resides within me. Shirley Wood, pray for the non-believers and the negativity in the people. Kayla says, I'm full of poop. Kayla, you're not full of poop. Come on now. Marie Antoinette says, I am. Morgan Light says, hello, what do I see for you and Kevin? So we're going to get to some of those questions here. Palm Sunday is a very holy day. You know, it's a day that we hold reverence. We hold reverence because master teachers have walked the path before us. Master teachers have gone on a journey so that we could walk in their footprints, right? We can walk in the footprints of Master Jesus. We can walk in the footprints of Master Buddha. We can walk in the footprints of those who have gone behind us and before us. They have all surrounded us and they have cleared the way for us, and we are all in that energy. All right, we're going to move forward. Hi, Linda. How are you? Patty Cronin, I am who I am. Yes, you are. Sandra Kelly, I am. I know. Who said she was full of poop? Who's full of poop? I forgot now.
Kayla.
Kayla. Give me a question, Kayla, because I ain't seen no poop around you. Nope. Unless you ate, like, I don't know, Metamucil or something today. I don't see any poop around you. We're going to hold the energy. This is a spiritual tune-up. Are you ready to tune yourself up? Are you ready to get your energy up? Are you ready? We're going to answer questions, but let's get our energy up. I am. I am in alignment. I am. I am in alignment with the master teachers. I am. I am in divine alignment of the angels. I am. Okay, I am. All right, I am who I am. Hi, Susie Coles. Good to see you here. Nancy Kennedy, good to have you. Welcome on board. We are in the alignment of the I am on a very holy, holistic, beautiful day. Tapping in, tuning in, raising our frequency. Let's kind of raise our vibration. Everyone take a nice deep breath. We're going to bring the energy up through the base of the spine and just bring it straight up your spine, just almost like a rocket ship shooting out. Rocket Man is just shooting out the top of your head. All the energy is just coming through. We're just kind of spewing up beautiful energy, clearing the energy, and pushing out anything that no longer belongs to us. And as we breathe, we're going to take another breath. We're going to bring in some light. We're going to bring in some divine white light, divine Christ consciousness light here on this Palm Sunday. We're going to bring it into the top of our head. We're going to bring it down through the Godhead, straight down the spine, rooted into the root chakra and the base of our spine. And we've got this light beaming up and down. We are tuning up our spiritual energy, tuning up our spirits, tuning up our connection. And we are one. We are one with divine alignment. We are one with the universal consciousness. We are one. And I think I am one with the universal guidance that's going to give us some messages for everyone. So let's see, who do we have here? Sandra Kelly's like, I got chills. I know, I got chills too. It's been a powerful, palpable day, and we can actually feel the energy of the angels coming. We can feel the energy. Thank you, Sharon Wicks, for sharing. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much, everyone. If you're just joining us, I am SarahSpiritual. We are connecting. We are here in sunny West Palm Beach. It's a little cloudy today, a little windy, but we're open to the energy, and we're allowing the energy to be what it is today. And we are in the state of receptivity and gratitude. I've been here all day at the center teaching my apprentice program and spending time with some great people, and we thought we'd come on for a Sunday fun day just for you before we put a close to our day. So we're going to answer your questions. If you'd like to ever visit us here in West Palm Beach, come to the center at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in West Palm. And you can also go to my website, SarahSpiritual.com. So let's see what we've got going on here. Helena, let's pull me up a quick, easy little question here.
Yeah.
Let's get us going here. And I've got some cards here.
Let us talk to Sona Belleutidy. She asks, when will my spirit guides talk to me?
When will your spirit guides talk to you? Actually, this is an interesting year for you, Sona, because Sona, this year represents for you a lot of change and a lot of transition for you. We're closing out things that no longer serve you, and you've actually been trying to talk to your guides for a while. The connectivity is more that you're doubting what you're getting, doubting how you're connecting. I believe you're feeling like it needs to come in a particular way. Be open and receptive to any way that the spirit guides can connect to you. Be open and receptive to symbols, signs, different things that can pop up in front of you, be it numbers, be it a feather. Be open to them communicating with you first by something that is out of the ordinary, and then let them blend into the ordinary so that you can be sure that it's them. I do see around you, Sona, some advancement for career or business. There's some elevation financially, business, career. So whatever transition you're thinking of making now as maybe you close out a chapter and move forward, please entertain that because some good things are coming for you. Thank you, Sonia, for your question. Who else do you have?
Next, we're going to go to Marissa Evans. She says she's been very emotional lately. Any message about this?
Well, Marissa, I will tell you one thing. Some of it is spiritually connected. The universe has been shifting and changing. A lot of people are feeling it. There's a lot of angst in the world. People are concerned as to what's going on in the world. And you are also kind of tuning up to a new personal power, a new unconditional, empathetic, empathic way of being, and also loving self. I feel like, Marissa, you're a little disappointed with some things that have been going on with people around you. And so you're kind of your little girl, shall I say, the aspects of you inside that are not feeling good enough and feeling uncomfortable and not worthy. Some of those old memories, those old beliefs are popping up inside of you, and it's causing this pull down. So let's look into that energy and say, who inside of me is discontent? And reassure the aspects within yourself, that little one, that little girl who doesn't feel a certain way, good enough, loved, maybe she feels abandoned or compared, not worthy, unjustly accused. Whatever those experiences are that are weighing you down, sit inside and say, who inside of me, what little girl, what aspect of me, what age was I when I felt disconnected from the oneness and felt separate from God? And invite her to come back to the oneness and experience life through your new adult eyes, which knows that everything will line up perfectly and the universe always has your back. Marissa Evans, thank you for following us. I know that you're on our page often, and know that I greatly appreciate that. Thank you. Who else do we have?
Let us go to Kimberly Christine Singh. She's asking, will I have kids?
Yes, Kimberly, you will have children. I can't say that I see it just yet, but I do know that there's child coming for you. I say child because I feel like, well, we got to start somewhere. We're going to have one. I don't see you popping up two all at once. When I look into this energy of 2019, 2020 seems to hold pregnancy for you. 2020 seems to hold a pregnancy for you. So continue with your intention and move yourself forward. I do see child for you. I feel as if you have a fear or a worry or concern around this, perhaps some superimposed idea that you might have difficulty or problem. There's a fear around this question, so I say to you to surrender the fear and trust that it can be as you desire it to be. Do not give power to things that may cause you to concern yourself. You have child coming to you. There's energy around you for childbirth. Thank you so much, Kimberly Christine Singh. Thank you. Who else do we have?
Next, we're going to go to Elizabeth Ortiz. She says she applied for a job and wants to know if there's a chance of her getting it. She really wants it. It's in a maternity ward with mothers and babies.
Oh, that sounds really good. I feel like for some reason they're making me feel like you're in a little bit of a stretch, and that's what's creating this uncertainty here. But I do feel like this is the year where you revamp yourself, you redesign, and you're asking yourself important questions like, what's my legacy? What makes me happy? What will set me free? What's the mission of my spirit? How can I align? So Elizabeth Ortiz, when I look at the energy, you know, we need to get a pendulum here. I look at the energy, I feel like we've got a yes, but I want to check something, because I also feel like at this time, there's something not quite lined up for you to get this particular job, and I don't say that to create fear. I just say that something isn't quite right yet, so let's see. So when I ask the universe for that answer here, there is a chance. See, that they say yes, but I feel like you're neck and neck with someone, or there's some qualification or some experience that you don't have yet that would be important to securing this job. So it's really going to depend on the organization, what they're willing to do, or what the lead up time is for you to be on your own in this particular job. But I do see, yes, you have a chance, and they kind of narrow it down to you and someone else, or you and two other people. It's a short list that we go to as far as possibilities. But the rate, I will say, is good in your favor. Just one thing doesn't add up. So hopefully, Elizabeth Ortiz, that makes sense to you and that resonates with you, and you can understand what you might want to adjust or highlight on your resume, or something you might want to do to make you a better candidate for that position in comparison to, and in this world, when we go for work, unfortunately, everyone, we can be spiritual and say, don't compare yourself. But in the physical world, when it comes to career, comes to opportunities, we are getting compared, and we want to make sure we present ourselves in the best possible light. I will hold the space for you, Elizabeth Ortiz. Let me know how this turns out. We're going to, everyone gather together. Where two or more of you gather together, so shall it be. We're going to hold that vision for Elizabeth, to hold this energy of her receiving that wonderful position. Thank you, Elizabeth, for your question here with us here live on our Sunday Fun Day, our Spiritual Tune-Up Day with Sarah Spiritual. Who else do we have?
Next we have Chani Fornazer, or Fornazier. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Would you love to know if I will be able to have a child this year?
That's a great question. Let's take a look at that here. Have a child, I guess we would mean get pregnant so that we can be with child. When I spin you out, I kind of want to place you out of this year. I feel pregnancy in February of 2020. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm saying that. I feel pregnancy in 2020, so that's kind of where I place that energy. So just be open and receptive to that, and don't let worry of when is it happening push it away. But I do see pregnancy coming for you. So leave out your fears and concerns in this one. You're not too old to have what you want. Thank you, Chani Forestier, for your question. Who else do we have?
Next we have Rhonda Lemley. She's asking, will I find peace?
Oh, that's the $1 million question, sugar. Let me tell you, you're asking that question for so many people. And you know, I feel as if you've begun to clear your space, clear your plate, to disconnect from people so that you can have the peace that you desire, so you can feel the energy of that alone time that gives you the inner peace. You will find peace. Peace is an inward game. Peace is a game of surrender. So the more you surrender and allow things to wash over you that do not belong to you, just kind of duck, sugar plum. When things come at you, you are going to be just fine. I feel as if the past 5 months have been very bumpy, almost tumultuous, rocky. Energy seems like you're being thrashed around in the ocean. A lot of emotional torment, a lot of I almost want to say self-talk that's not in alignment, and I feel like it's being fed to you by someone else. So whatever the story or circumstance is, the way they present it to me is that, yes, you're coming out of an uncomfortable time. It's been an uncomfortable time for a while, particularly these last few months. So trust that the universe has got this. Go inside, surrender, and allow things to be. And inner peace is going to be a work for you. Have patience. You will achieve this, and you're on your way. Just by asking when and looking for it, you've already begun to accomplish inner peace. Thank you so much, Rhonda. Who else do we have here?
Let me see here.
And who shared for us too.
Yeah, let us know if you shared, everyone.
Yeah, because those who we want to really thank everyone who's sharing the page too. Thank you. So who else? We have Morgan Light. Is that who I just saw here?
Yes, Morgan Light.
Please, what you see coming for me and Kevin. Okay, her in October. Let me take a look at this for you. So Kevin's lining up where he's looking to connect and build great things for himself. I feel like Kevin wants to accomplish a lot. And sometimes Kevin runs a little hot and cold, and sometimes you don't know where you stand with him because he does a lot of inward work. He thinks he's in the center of who he is and who he's come to be. He does not always share everything. I want to call Kevin a little private. You, my dear, you're pretty much straight up front. You're strong, you're wise, and you're truthful. I feel like the two of you complement each other most of the time, but when we're in a disconnect, it's almost like a big disconnect. I feel as if this relationship is a relationship that, like all, will have its challenges. And right now we have to understand each other's personalities so that we can decide if we're on the same page to move forward so that we can stand the test of time. Kevin is still getting settled in something. There's something that doesn't feel settled or completed around him, something that's not done. So this is where I feel like he may not be as all in as he could be or wants to be, because I feel like he's got to be good within himself. He's a man of great strength and great pride. So thank you so much, Morgan Light, for your question. I hope that resonates with you. And keep us posted. We're going to hold the space that you and Kevin are aligning up perfectly so that you can have all your dreams fulfilled. Thank you so much. Who else do we have here live with us on our feed? I am Sarah Spiritual. If you're just joining us, share the page. Let's hang together. Let's build a better place for the world to be. And this is the day where we're getting our spiritual tune-up. We're going to be doing some healing energy in a little while, so don't go anywhere as we continue to answer questions that are in the feed. Who else do I have?
We got Kelly Price. She would love to know if her business will be successful.
Kelly, let me tell you, my dear, that this is a year of advancement, and next year actually takes you into some real strong mission and purpose. So you're on fire with desire with your business. It's going to get more intense, and I feel as if business will be successful. I feel as if we kind of came into this year a little slow, and as I move you into the month of June, things start to build momentum. And when I take you into October and November, I really feel like you're in the forefront, you're really getting noticed, and you really have a lot of opportunity around you. So thank you, Kelly Price, for your question. I'm so glad that you're a part of our Facebook page and sharing the experience with us here on our Sunday Fun Day. We're going to hold the vision for you. Make a vision board, see the success, and see all the things that life will bring you because of the success of your business. Great things come for you in 2020. So get on board, honey. Start this momentum. Ride the wave. Good things come. Who else do we have here live on our page?
Next we have Maggie Aguilera. She's asking, will I get the job offer at the hospital?
All right, Maggie, let's see here. I'm going to go to our pendulum for that one here. Maggie Aguilera, I feel like you applied to more than one place, more than one location, but I feel like we have a particular one that we are looking for, and I do feel that there is an offer and an opportunity. If you can give me the name of the hospital in the feed, I will double check it for you, but right now I'm feeling, yes, we have an offer from a hospital. I want to make sure we're lining up with the same one. I feel as if you've been in transition or looking for transition for the past 14 months. So let's see what we can line up for you. See if you can put Maggie Aguilera, the name of the hospital, in the feed, and we will pick you back up as we move right along. Who else do we have here?
Next, we're going to go to Cheryl Gray Eckleberry.
Hi, Cheryl.
Asking, what do you see for my job changing?
Change. I see change for you, honey. You know, first of all, in your job, Cheryl, in the environment, I feel like that change is happening around you and things are forcing you and people around you to change. So when I see job changing, I feel like tasks change. I feel like title can change. I feel like placement can change. I feel like we're in this, I don't know, this carousel of life where things are just kind of spinning around. Cheryl, have you given thought and consideration to leave where you currently work? Is there fear around that? Is there concern around that? There doesn't need to be. I don't know. I say I don't know because I don't understand the methodology behind where you work, but I feel like they're a little out of place, out of sorts, and so I feel like they're kind of scrambling where you work to get things better aligned, and I don't know if they have all the right people in the right place to make things happen. What do I see for your job changing? I feel like you can be safe, but you have to be smart, and you have to really read the writing on the wall, because if they start to lose their balance, you may want to make a shift that's going to be better for you in the long run, and that may take you out of there. Cheryl, give me some feedback. Let's continue this conversation in the feed, because I feel like there's a lot going on behind the scenes, and this is really good with the dialogue. So continue this with us, Cheryl. Thank you so much. Who else do we have here?
All right, next we're gonna go to, let's see here.
Okay, oh, I got Maggie's hospital, so let me just check it. I don't need to say it out loud. Maggie, I'm gonna check that with you. And Maggie, you're coming from another hospital, the word I hear is reputable, almost as equally prestigious. I do feel like there's an offer coming for you. I do feel like they're finding a place for you. So hold that space, all right? Keep me posted, inbox me, give me a message in the feed. I want to stay on top of this. Light a candle to your guardian angel, especially today if you can, a white candle if it's for your greatest good, your highest good. Tell them, come on, babies, let's get this final offer on the table so that we can have that job in that wonderful place that you want to work. Thank you for that feedback. Thank you for listening. Greatly appreciate you. And we're going to really hold that prayer so that we can accomplish this for you. Who else do we have?
Next we have Santania Gonzalez saying, I got run over back in 2017. I want to know if they will grant me my disability next month.
You are supposed to get granted your disability. You are. I feel though, how do you pronounce her name? Santania?
I think so.
Excuse me if I messed up your name, sweetheart. The way I see this here is there's a lot of paperwork, and for some reason someone doesn't want to take responsibility for something or didn't follow through on something. Don't know if this is your first time applying for this, but I feel as if you need to have a little bit more patience with this. It may not all come through next month, but I do know that you are eligible and you should be receiving disability. So that they give me. So next month, I don't know if it'll happen next month or it'll happen in June or July, but I do feel disability coming to you. I'm feeling like there's a little wobble. I don't know if you have an attorney helping you, but we need a piece of paper or something. There's something else that will really help move this along. Check with an attorney, check with whoever's assisting you with this to make sure all our ducks are in a row. Thank you so much for your Facebook question. Be sure to inbox me and let me know how this is playing out. I would love to help you in prayer to help manifest this with you. Our healing energy, I send the healing angel, Archangel Raphael, to work on healing you so that you can have better quality of life. And I ask that you have all the assistance that the universe has to offer you. Thank you so much for joining us in this feed. We greatly appreciate you, and we hold the space of healing, light, and love for you. Who else do we have here live on our feed? We are so excited to be answering questions here on our Sunday Fun Day Tune-Up. We're here at the Expedito Enlightenment Center. I am SarahSpiritual. Visit my page, SarahSpiritual. I would love to hear from you. Who else do we have?
We have Carmen Lopez asking, can you please tell me why did Melvin Mackey come to see me?
Melvin Mackey. I feel like we have some unfinished business with Melvin Mackey. I don't know if we have Melvin Mackey's birthday, but I feel like there's something unfinished, and I don't know that everything that they make you feel is clear or true. I feel like they're kind of testing water or checking out something. They want to know where they stand, so they wanted to kind of gauge your emotions and reactions. But I feel like it's unfinished business or something that needs to be kind of addressed or wrapped up. So I feel as if he's coming to you, but I don't know that he's coming to you for all the reasons you hope he might be. So keep watching this show, Carmen. We do not want to feel as if we are in need of someone's approval, in need of someone's love. We do not need them. We desire love from the right vibrational match and partner. Thank you, Carmen Lopez. Thank you for following us on the page. Thank you. Who else do we have?
Next we have Maria Antoinette Dominic. She's asking about her and her husband. What's in store for them?
Well, I get the sense here that at times things are not always easy or on the same page. And I know that you've both been through some emotional changes here. And it's kind of interesting, the energy that I see around you, because you're both closing out chapters in your life and you're both closing doors to the past. And what we want to be careful is that we don't slam the door on our own personal finger or the finger of our loved one, because we're navigating inner turmoil, inner bumps in the road, our own stuff, our own gunk coming up, and things we need to put to bed, need to rest once and for all. I feel as if your husband is really getting ready to step into something important for him, and there's some hesitation, some fear, and some worry. So I say to you this, what I see is with communication and continued love, appreciation, and support, this relationship can do magnificent things. But know that you're both closing out things that no longer serve you. And whenever we go through such a monumental change, it's important to have communication, so whenever possible, as we change, we can change at our own pace, but together, instead of the change pulling us apart. Thank you so much, Maria. I know you follow us on our Facebook feed. I know you follow us in the show. We greatly appreciate you. Thank you so much. Who else do we have here?
We got Nicole Bangs asking about her and her girlfriend. I believe she wants to know if they will last.
Let's see here. Your girlfriend's going through a lot of changes. Sometimes you and your girlfriend don't see things the same way. Will you last? I actually feel like right now we're disconnected. We are not on the same page. We're not in the right flow. Something doesn't sync up for me. Will you last? Do you want this to last, Nicole? That's an important question for you, because I feel as if at times you can be loyal and you may not be getting back what you're giving in this relationship, and that doesn't mean she's being disloyal. I just feel as if we need to both want the same things in life, and I don't know that you are both on that page right now. Your girlfriend is going through some major changes within herself last year and this year. This year seems like to have gotten off on a rocky start. It's impacting the interaction between the two of you. I feel like the energy is a little irritated or argumentative, so we want to see where this will take us. I can tell you this, when I spin you out to the end of July, July 31st, that will be the tell-all. We've got a few months that when we navigate it, if we navigate it with the highest vibration of love, compassion, and communication, this relationship can grow and prosper and continue. We've got a few tests or hurdles or challenges to work with, but I know that you can do it if you set your intention. Thank you so much, Nicole Bangs, for following us. Greatly appreciate it. And I know that you're on often, so I greatly appreciate that too. Thank you. Who else do we have here?
Next we have Susie Coles, and she's asking, what will the outcome be next Wednesday?
Susie Coles, let's see. I see expansion coming for you, and next Wednesday is some kind of decision. I don't know if I want to place it with some kind of official document or legal document, something that is supposed to be marked, but I feel like you're going to be on track for something to be in favor for you. If you want to give me some feedback on that, Susie, kind of have like a brush stroke of energy around that. So if you want to ask something a little bit different, ask the question a little differently. But this is really meant to be a year of connections, communication, and expansion for you, Susie Coles. So thank you so much for your Facebook question. Who else do we have?
We're going to go to YouTube. We got our friend Rogelio asking,
Hi, Rogelio.
What do the cards say for me in terms of my spiritual journey?
Well, Regilio, I'm so glad you asked. Let's see what the cards have in store for you. Let's see what we've got for our friend Regilio. All right, Regilio, we are going to give you a couple cards here. Let's see what we've got for our friend Regilio on YouTube. Goddess energy, transformation, fertilization, growth, releasing of sorrow. Regilio, it's a time to release of some sorrow, some old memories that no longer serve you. And the moon tree. And the moon tree brings us the illumination of the moon. Something about this full moon and the messages that pertain to relationships and love will be very important for you at the end of this this week, the 19th. Can you believe it? The second full moon that we're going to have in Libra. We're going to have a lot of relationship information coming up for you. And I feel like you're navigating and creating right relationship, right love, right partnership, right connections. But we have to release the sorrow, the disappointments of the past. And in order to release that, we will use the full moon and let the moon illuminate the areas of darkness in our life so we can move forward and have everything we ever wanted. Thank you so much, Regilio Flores, for following us on YouTube. We greatly appreciate you. Thank you. Who else do we have?
We got Jennifer Lesbanace asking, can you please tell me what the angels see for me and if there's any messages? I need guidance.
Jennifer, you've got a powerful spirit guide with you. I see a very powerful Indian spirit guide taking you through the energy of light and love. And you have eternal flame love that is there for you. The universe promises that this lifetime will bring eternal flame love for you, Jennifer. This is an important time, and they want you to know that unconditional love is important. And this year, community, relationships, family, connections, networking, it's all about building relationships, feeling connection, and believing in self, and self-love and self-care is going to be very important. And I also see that you are going through a rebirth of yourself, and you're birthing the new version of Jennifer, and that is depicted by this beautiful birth card. So thank you so much, Jennifer, for this wonderful question. All the guidance you need will come from your angels, but know that when you love self, all that you desire will come to you. Thank you. Who else do we have here?
Next, we're going to go to Sandra Kelly. She says, the last reading was about my lungs, and you were spot on yesterday. Me and my daughter found a lump in my back, and she has an appointment with the doctor tomorrow morning. She's asking, will they say that she has lung cancer because she's lost so much weight so fast?
Okay, give me that question again slow. Sandra, when did I read you? Yesterday?
It looks like yesterday is when she found the lump.
Oh, okay, the last reading. Okay, yes. And did we do that on Facebook or something?
I believe so. It was on Facebook, maybe last Sunday.
And remember, and everyone, please remember, I just glimpse and grasp what they give me messages of, and I hold the energy of the spirit, and they point us in a direction so that we can get information that we might not get to in an expeditious way, but I can't diagnose you. But I do know this, and I applaud you. You took the information that the universe gave us, God gave us, so that you can use it for your greatest good. And I deliver it with the greatest good, with causing no fear unto another, because God is never of fear, everyone. So I believe that no matter what they have to say tomorrow, the perfect thing is that we figured it out, and because of that, we are ahead of the curve, and you're going to be fine. I can't give you a diagnosis. I don't know, because I'm not seeing clear enough to say, oh, it looks real dark or it looks light and dark. I'm not seeing that, but I do know this, that the body's going through changes, and it is possible that there's an imbalance. The weight loss may have nothing to do with the other, but just know the fact that we are on track. If we hadn't looked, if we hadn't inquired, then maybe it would be weeks from now, or months from now, and we would be having a whole different story and conversation. So Sandra Kelly, thank you for your feedback. Sandra Kelly, know that we're going to hold the space of healing. We're going to send Archangel Raphael to work on healing you, the Master Jesus to work on healing you. You know what I know about the divine light of God? That for all we know, that whole little lump could be gone by tomorrow. One never knows when one trusts in divine God. So we're going to send you healing energy. You're going to keep me posted on this and let me know what the doctor says. But either way, I get the sense that you are going to be fine. So we're going to hold that in vision and move you forward. Thank you so much for following us. We will send you healing. Thank you. Who else do we have?
Next, we're going to go, hold on a second, let me get myself here together. Just want to remind everyone, don't spam your question. Just want to make sure we see everybody in the feed.
Yes, Joanne Dosty says God has all control. Exactly. God is in control, but we are the creators. We use that energy. So because of the law of attraction, we are the magnet to our experience. So sometimes we call unto us energies that we don't need to bring into our life. So thank you. Who else do we have here?
We've got Melissa Marie. She's asking, how am I doing on my path so far? Anything I can do differently?
Okay, Melissa Marie, we're going to pull a universal love card or two for you, because I'm just feeling love, love, love. All you need is love, love, love. Oh, I got love, oh yeah. Oh, wow. Well, we've got healing sounds. So interesting. I'm singing for you, Melissa. And we've got some healing sound. And it's time for you to daydream and follow your dreams. And there's something that you're working towards on your path. And they want you to know that your prayer is answered. It's time for your prayers to be answered. So whatever you've got on your wish list, your creation list, the time is now. Your prayers will be answered. So thank you so very much for your magnificent question. You are on your path. You're doing great. And when I look at the energy, this year into next year will balance out a lot of imbalances, things that are not lining up for you, so that when I take you into 2021, full steam ahead, my friend. A year and a half of still clearing some energy, but you're doing great on your path. Thank you, Melissa Marie, for your Facebook question. Who else do we have here live?
Next, we have Isabel Dobson. She says that she has a government medical coming up, and she's very worried about it. She's in a low mood and doesn't know which way to turn if she doesn't pass the medical. She's very worried about this. Can you see anything good for her?
You know, I'm not sure what you mean by pass the medical. I don't know if you mean qualify by their standards here, but the truth is that you need the assistance, Isabel, and I do believe you're going to get what you're meant to have. Things are going to work out for you. Please take yourself out of the energy of worry. Worry will push off, disconnect, and preclude you from getting to where you want to be. So don't be putting up your own roadblocks, Isabel. I feel like the government and whatever forms they have for you are going to work out. You have to just trust this process, Isabel. Thank you so much for your Facebook question, and thank you for being on our feed. And thank you for liking my singing. I love that. Thank you. Who else do we have here?
Next, we're going to go to Emily Ann's. She's a new follower. She's asking, could you tell about this man if he's serious with me? If he does, when is it going to happen?
Emily Ann's, first of all, I want you to understand that this is a time of change for you. This is a time for you to create what you want to have in 2020. So anything that slows you down, ain't nothing gonna break my stride, right? We're gonna keep on moving. This is your time to keep on moving here, Emily Ann's. So anything that's slowing you down, making you worry, weighing you down, you've had enough of that for the past 2 years. It's time for you to step up and move forward. So when I step into this energy here for you, and I look into his energy, let me see here. This person is stepping into their personal power, their personal information. They're lining up with who they've come to be, but I also feel like they're a little wishy-washy. So what do they mean? What do they want? I feel like they go 5 steps forward, 2 steps back, 5 steps forward, 2 steps back. I see mixed messages, and I don't feel that he's ready to be serious yet. I feel like he's still testing the water. And there's a part of him that may not be comfortable for you. There's a part of him that may be a little, oh, what's the word? Disconnected. He may not be as engaging as you'd like him to be. He's a little peculiar in his own way. Not bad, but peculiar. Does he want to be serious with you? He's really just testing the waters. He doesn't know what he wants yet. So sit back, honey, watch the show, eat some popcorn, and just experience this. He is going to go through some expansion and change, and he's working on something for work, career, to be more established or set. There's something that's uncertain and unsettled in his finances. Something's not lining up. Once that gets lined up, I think he'll be in a better space for that. So if you enjoy his company and you're okay with living in the moment now and not putting an expectation or setting something out into the future of what you want it and it has to be, then this could be the great relationship for you. He's just going to run a little hot and cold. You have to decide if that's good for you. Thank you so much, Emily Ann, for your Facebook question. Who else do we have here?
Next we have Teresa Zuko. Will me and my ex get back together and be happy?
Let's see here. So I think whose birthday is whose here? So I guess me is 11/29. Is that right, Teresa? Are you 11/29? So you're ready for something good, and your ex is still walking around trying to figure it out, figure themselves out. A little stuck on stupid? I don't know. Just still not 100% there. Have they changed patterns of behavior? Have you changed patterns of behavior? I don't know that we've had enough of a time out. Will you get back together? You can. Will it be a good move? Probably not. It was a little bumpy there towards the end, and I'm feeling like we weren't sure where. There was something that wasn't true to you or something that didn't feel good to you. Feels like there was uncertainty. I don't know if it was within the truth of who they were or something they were showing you. So you, my dear, may want to keep this at a distance for now until we get a better sense of what progress they've made before you jump back in, because chances are you're going to repeat the cycle all over again. And I know how we all feel about wasting time, right? So we don't want to waste time on this. So give it a little time and see, but don't wait too long. It's not really something that has to be. You have free will. If you just trust and wait on God, there could be a better opportunity not too far along. Who else do we have here live on our Facebook feed, live on our YouTube feed? We are spiritually speaking to all of you. We are answering your questions. I am Sarah Spiritual. Visit my website, SarahSpiritual.com. We're giving you messages, and we are giving you a spiritual tune-up today. So we're raising up the frequency and tapping into the energy of divine light and love. Who else do we have here?
We've got the lovely Shirley Wood. She says that she's in a lot of pain. What do you see? Will she be okay? She needs guidance and direction.
Inflammation. I see movement is off, Shirley. Like I feel like you don't feel strong on your feet. You will be okay, but I see a lot of inflammation. I see a lot of reaction. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, cannot diagnose, but if there's something with the immune system, autoimmune disease, some kind of arthritic something, there's something that's definitely out of alignment with you. Strong inflammation. This can be corrected. It can be resolved, can be lessened, modified, Shirley. Shirley, give me an inbox. I have someone who can be of assistance to you who deals with things that are internal that can give you some suggestions and maybe give you a scan that will give you some assistance. Shirley Wood, hit me up on the inbox, please. When I get a minute, I'll get to you. I'll pass you on to someone who will be able to give you some guidance to lessen some of that pain for you. Thank you so much, Shirley. You will be okay. Try not to be afraid. Thank you. Who else do we have?
Next we have Ashley Red Elves. She's asking for any messages for her. She's been lost and scared and heartbroken since her husband John's passing.
Okay.
So she's asking for any message.
Okay. First of all, Ashley, sorry for your loss. I think we've connected with you here on Facebook before, and I think we were able to connect to John by giving you the letter J or something. That's what seems familiar to me. So it's just that that's kind of like what my spirit guides bring me here. You know, I feel as if there's a lot of communication with John, a lot of connection with John. I feel as if, see, I hear something here. And when I say that to you, I want you to know, like I can hear, like you can hear him call you or hear his voice in the distance. And I feel as if there's something coming up for you, or there's a birthday anniversary, something of importance between the two of you or for you that connects you guys around this time of year. And he's giving me roses for you, almost as if it's something to give you for upcoming birthday, holiday energy. There's some kind of flowers that he's bringing to me, roses. Roses are red roses. I see red roses for you. So there's an undying love, undying connection, and he's always with you. And I'm being told to spread out. Oh, that's a beautiful way I just spread those cards. I couldn't do that again if you paid me, Ashley. And I'm going to pull 2 cards for you from the Universal Love deck here. The first moon is the moon tree. So on the full moon, have a conversation in the full moon and talk to John, and you will feel his presence with you on the 19th of this month. And even though you're feeling afraid and scared, all your prayers are going to be answered. I know the one prayer you have is to bring him back. That cannot be answered, but all your prayers are going to be answered. And know that he is with you. And if you think you hear him call you or hear his voice, he is with you, honey. And his connection to you seems to be getting stronger. So thank you so much for connecting with us, and sorry for your loss, Ashley. Thank you.
All right, next we're going to go.
You know, Ashley, is there a dog that we lost or something? There's a dog with John? I see a dog here. So I don't know what the dog means between you and John, or there's a dog with John. So I just want to put that out there. Ashley, give me some feedback on that for you as well, okay? Thank you.
All right. Next we have Amanda Bolaños asking, should I accept the first job offer, and will my renegotiation come through?
You know, Amanda, I don't know what you mean by renegotiation. I'm not quite sure what that means. But as long as it's a job that you are happy with in some fashion, take a job so that you don't fall in the energy of angst, worry, and despair. I know that you tend to worry, so go ahead and take a job. Maybe not the first job offer, but definitely take a job if it fits the criteria of some, if not most, of what you need, so that you don't have to be in a state of panic or embracing lack. And then everything will come to pass for you perfectly. Thank you so much, Amanda, for your Facebook question. Thank you.
All right.
And I don't know what renegotiation, I mean, I know what the word means, but I don't know what you mean by that question, Amanda. Thank you.
Oh, Ashley said that that they had a dog that's still alive.
Okay. So he's showing me the dog. So we just thank you for that confirmation. There's a dog that's significant to the two of you. So just know that he's with you and the dog. I didn't know you had a dog, so thank you so much, Ashley, for being with us. Thank you. And know that John is definitely with us. Who else do we have here?
We have Elliot Roman Jr. asking for any message from Spirit or the cards.
Oh, Elliot, let's get you a card or two here, Elliot. We're going to take 3 cards for you here. I know, Elliot, you're feeling a little stuck and stagnant, and you're doing the best you can, and what you're doing isn't quite enough. And I feel like you're ready for change, and change isn't happening fast enough. You're going through some spiritual growth. You're being enchanted by the energies of light and love, and they want me to let you know that you can expect a miracle. Something got you worried, something got you stuck, something got you stagnant, looking for a change, it ain't happening. Then, my friend, don't look at it and wonder where or when. Just know that you can expect a miracle. Change is coming. When I look at your energy, Elliot, I see here that this year is an important year for communication and expansion for you. This is an important time for you to connect with other people and feel the energy of networking so that you don't feel so stuck and at the effect of what other people think you should do or say. Thank you so much, Elliot, for your Facebook question. Who else do we have here for us?
Next, we're going to go to Ashley Conklin Nayujin. She's asking, is co-parenting ever going to be successful in my life?
Ashley, it will, but it's a growth spurt you're going through and some growing pains, and you're dealing with some specialness there in that co-parenting world. It will. Right now there's a lot of anger, hurt, and feelings going on with this, but this will iron out. Right now you're on a spiritual journey. You're really looking for the meaning of your purpose and what's important for you, and that's why you have no time for what is appearing to be other people's foolish temper tantrums. But co-parenting is going to work out. It's going to require some patience. You probably have another bumpy 12 to 18 months of this co-parenting world until we get it a little bit in some type of routine and understanding. It's a power play, my dear, so don't engage and don't give your power away. Thank you, Ashley. Just let your child and children know that they are loved at all times. That's truly what is important in the world of co-parenting. Thank you.
We're going to go to YouTube. We have Londi T asking, do the angels have a message for me in regards to moving?
Actually, Londi T, move can come anywhere towards the end of this year throughout next year. By 2021, you can and will be moved. Move is meant to bring you for your highest good and your highest transformation. So Londi T, that's the message for move. Get things in order, set your intention, and let the move happen. Thank you, Londi T. We greatly appreciate your connection to us here on Facebook. All right, who else do we have?
We have Erica Canty. She says, Sarah, I've been wanting change, but it seems that every time the opportunity arrives, I'm disappointed.
Then what are you asking to change? Where are you focusing your attention? Perhaps you're disappointed because, you're looking for things to change in a way that's similar to where you've been. Change often needs to be completely a rehaul, a revamp, a recalibration. So what I say to you, Erica, is that this is a time to shift and change within yourself and really align with what is it I truly want and what would keep me at peace, harmony, and empower me in my journey. The change that I see that comes for you, which is a powerful one, comes this year because there's a whole new beginning. We're beginning a whole cycle, a whole 9-year cycle for you. And when I kind of wipe the slate clean, last year seems like it got a little ugly, got a little sticky, got a little bumpy. I feel like we were at odds with some people or circumstance, so things felt rough to me. But when I spin you into this year, change can come. Focus on the area that's the most important to you and see yourself at that moment. I feel like you want to change in more than one area of your life. So pick an area and say, in this moment, I desire change here. And change looks like, feels like, and then go to what it feels like and embrace that feeling, and then you will attract the feeling, the high vibrational feeling, void of any fear or worry, and most certainly not holding the vibration of what if I get disappointed again. We will hold the space for you, Erica Canty. This is your time to make this change. Make it a good one, because see it done to the perfected state that only God can create. Thank you so much. Who else do we have here?
Next, we have Anita Joseph. She's asking, why have I always had a hard time getting along with people? They decide they don't like me even before or after knowing me.
Well, that's a belief, Anita. And sometimes we don't recognize that we don't like parts of ourselves, and that's the energy we're sending out, and that's what they're picking up on. So what inside you, who inside of you do you not like, or what do you not feel worthy of? And talk to your little girl. Invite your little girl to participate in life in a full, wonderful fashion, because you, Anita Joseph, are more than likable, more than lovable, and most certainly deserve to have it all. And perhaps you need to understand a little bit more of what people enjoy about you and focus on that enjoyment and not put yourself in a place of, I'm not worthy, I'm not good enough, and nobody likes me, because that most certainly will create that energy. So I don't see that people don't like you. I just feel as if that's your expectation now at this point, because it has happened. So shift the energy so that you can have a different outcome. Thank you, Anita Joseph, for following us on Facebook. Thank you for coming here to the Expedito Enlightenment Center. We're really glad to have you on board and a part of our spiritual family. Thank you so much. Who else do we have?
Next, we're going to go to, let's see here. We got Miss Charday. She would like to hear about her love life. What do the spirits have to tell her about that?
Okay, Charday, here we go. Love, 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 love. What? Love. Seems to be a little spotty here. When I look at your love life, I feel like this is a year to cement connection, community, and love for you. But I feel as if we have, I don't know, feels like a partner or someone that we've disconnected, but they come back and we reconnect and they come back. I don't know, I just feel like something's unsettled in love and it's not allowing love to take hold. So please, Charday, be sure that you are attracting that which you really desire and that which you are worthy of. Do not recruit down. We want to recruit someone, share life with someone that is an equal vibrational match and someone that really understands you. Thank you, Charday, for your Facebook question. Who else do we have here?
All right, next we're going to go to Christine Grasam. Any messages or insight on a possible new love life or work?
I'm not feeling much about work on this minute, but I am feeling something about love in the horizon. So there seems to be some kind of love energy approaching you here in this time. And we embark upon this whole new fresh start, this new beginning for you, and like a whole new path of life. But what's interesting, Christine, is you're really vibrating a different receptivity to love, letting go of some old hurts and pains, and really allowing love to come forward and be a help to you and not feel like it's something that's work or a hindrance. So Christine, I do feel like possible new love is in the air. Love is in the air with every sight and every sound. So love is coming, honey. So it's in the air. So there is some acid love in the horizon, sugar. So let's wait for that love to really percolate and heat on up. Who else do we have here?
Next, we have...
Did we find someone's birthday or repost a question?
Yes, Susie.
Susie, yes?
Yeah, Susie, she reposted her question. She was asking, is anyone with me and do they have a message? She lost a baby girl and seeks many answers.
Okay. Is it raining?
It is pouring.
The sky just opened up, huh?
Yep.
All right, rain, we love you. The rain is washing away all our worries, so let's go. Okay, my message wasn't clear. I apologize. Okay, her question, I guess, isn't clear. Is anyone with me? Do they have any message? You know, so Susie, let me see who I have with you, Susie Coles, because I see a woman standing with you, Susie Coles. Woman stands above you. I want to place her on, I actually need to place her somewhere towards the father's side of the family. She stands above you, makes me feel like grandmother energy. Father's mother past here feels like grandmother energy. Could be great-grandmother, but I really want to place it more in grandmother based on the placement. Baby girl's birthday would help me here, but the first thing I see is who passed in their sleep, Susie? They're making me feel like someone passed in their sleep. Do you know if your grandmother or who passed in their sleep? Because this is what I'm getting. If someone who's making me aware, female energy making me aware that they passed in their sleep here. So I see that here. But you are very well protected. I have female energy protecting you in family spirit. But I do feel that as you move forward, there's a connection with light and love that comes for you. I'm sorry for the loss of your child. I have some feedback from you, Susie? Because I'm feeling some connection. Yanana passed in her sleep. Thank you so much. Okay. Thank you, Susie, for that information, because I'm feeling someone who passed in your sleep. Little girl isn't coming through, my dear, but I stand with you, knowing that her love is eternal and will always be connected to you, but I cannot connect with her. I am connecting with Nana, so I just want you to know that she makes me where she passed in her sleep, and she wants you to know that that's her message, that she's with you, and that's her evidence for me to give to you so that you know that she is with you. Thank you so much, Susie Coles, for your Facebook question. I hope we've been of service to you today. Who else do we have here?
We're going to go to YouTube. YouTube. We got Dee Larman. Any messages for her sister? She has her sister's birthday there, and she wants to know about a romantic relationship for herself.
Okay, so the first thing that I'm made aware of for your sister is your sister needs to find her voice, her personal power. It's so important for your sister to be true to herself. I feel like your sister has put other people before herself, and now it's my turn with no apologies. I've given up the truth to those I've tried to please, and now it's my turn. It's her turn. She needs to step into her power, step into herself. For you, my dear, this is a time of expansion, and there is relationship energy coming, but don't shoot the messenger. The full-fledged, real connection of true romantic energy, I really want to place, oh, there's a little bug flying with us. I really want to place that energy into, I know. Spirit guides, don't give me that kind of message. Not 2019. Kinda not 2020. I know. You don't want to hear that. But I really feel like we kind of burst into love, or feel that trueness of love, or that commitment from love in 2021. So I'm not saying you might not meet someone, but there's something that just takes some time before we know, like, you're the one that I want. Who, right? We want to know it's the one we want. So give it a little time, honey, because what you feel is going to come in the perfect time. And I do see love for you, but just not yet. Thank you so much. Tell your sister to find her voice and find her power, and just say no. Okay, who else we got?
Next, we're going to go to Karen Unglup. She's asking, sell my house or keep it?
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. 2, 3, 4. You know what, Karen? This is the time where, before we decide to sell the house, what changes do you want to make in your personal life? What changes do you want to make in your career? What's going to make you feel like you're on your path, on your legacy, on your purpose? What's going to be fueling your mission? That's what comes first before we sell the house. Sit and be in that energy, because the house sale can catapult you to something that will open up all new possibilities. But we want to know, what is it I want to do next in my life? Where is it I want to go? What do I want to accomplish? And the purpose of most of this year is for you to come to that conclusion, for you to spend time in that sacred space. And in spending time in that sacred space, you can create that shift in that sale. And when I say sale, if we choose to sell, we do not start this sale process until August. After August 1st, then we can begin the sale process. In the meantime, go within self and see, what is it I want to do? What's my purpose? What's my meaning? What is most important to me for my future to come next to bring me fulfillment, happiness, and peace? Thank you so much, Karen, for your Facebook question. Who else do we have here?
Next, we're going to go to Carissa Lewis. She's asking, will I finally get justice?
Oh, Carissa, what a marred situation this is. Oh, my. So when I look at this, the organization, the group, the people that you are connecting with that are kind of at odds with you, I don't know that things come to justice. It's like we have to kind of come to a draw. I don't know if you'll get your complete justice the way you want. I feel as if there's a condition or something that we have to agree to in order to feel like we received some justice. So keep that in mind. Sometimes we can't have it all in when it comes to the physical world, but know that God's justice, God's divine universal justice, is the justice that does not always meet man. God's justice supersedes mankind, and there will be a universal justice that will come full fold to you, and you will see evidence of that. So hold the vision. If you have to make a small concession to get some justice, move forward with that, because you deserve to have this put to rest and be done so you can move forward, because this is preventing you from moving forward. Thank you, Carissa Lewis, for your Facebook question. Thank you. Who else do we have here live?
Next, we're going to go.
I see Brett. Brett is new here, so thank you so much for coming here, Brett. Hi, Chris White. Good to see you. Rowena Putt. Good to see you. Haley Stevens. Thank you so much for sharing. That's so great. Who else do we have here? Tammy Rayan is here. Gabriella's here. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us here on our Sunday Fun Day Spiritual Tune-Up. We're going to be ramping up some energy here. We have who? Jenny here?
Yes, Jenny Lucio. She's asking, is David the right man for me?
David is one intense kind of guy, but there's something about the magic between the two of you that sparks fly. But I also feel like together you can both run a little hot and cold. Things get heated up, but also when we're feeling kind of down or not in sync, things get a little uncomfortable. Is he the right man for you? Well, first of all, only you can decide, but I feel as if, I don't know if he has a jealous streak or sometimes he gets a little testy or possessive. This is what may kind of cramp your style, Jenny, because I feel as if you're a kind of free spirit and you're very grounded and care for others, but there's a freeness to your personality and who you are. So we need to feel if our personalities are compatible. And I feel as if it's a little too early or young in the relationship to really tell. But I feel great chemistry between the two of you. This is going to kind of pan out for you by July. We'll know where we stand because I see a lot of intensity with him. So once he makes up his mind it's a go, he's all in. But we just have to kind of make sure personality works for you before he decides whether he's all in or out. I feel like this decision is more up to you, Jenny, than it is up to him. Keep me posted in this feed. If you'd like to do a more detailed relationship reading with me, Sarah Spiritual, you can always go to my my website, sarahspiritual.com/sessions, and see the general session, and we can talk about this a little further. A lot of wonderful qualities of both of you. Let's see if it can really be a match to stand the test of time. Thank you so much, Jenny, for your Facebook question. Who else do we have here?
Next, we're going to go, let's see here. We got Tammy Trotter. Any new messages for her for love and money? What's in store?
Tammy Trotter, this is a great new beginning, and my, what a mess you've pulled yourself out of. But I do feel there's more money, a new project, a new business, something you're going to do on the side, something that's going to generate a lot of income and revenue. So what I say to you is this: be open and receptive, my dear, for what it is you desire, and allow it to open for you so that new money opportunities come. Any creative ideas, anything you want to put together, now is the time. I do see money coming for you. Love seems a little iffy. I feel like there's potential candidates, but I don't know that we've made that complete love match yet. But I know love will come in the future, my dear. But right now, my spirit guides say, cha-ching, we got to line up the money and have the universe show you the money, Tammy Trotter. So we want the universe to show you the money. So thank you so much for your Facebook question. We're continuing to take questions here live on Facebook, live on YouTube for just a little bit longer. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm really excited. Who else do we have? Quick and easy, bright and breezy. Who do we got here?
So we got Marie Sandra Joseph. She says things have been going good for her, but her only problem is that her husband is friends with someone that she doesn't approve of. He claims he's only friends with her because she doesn't have anybody. but she feels like this person is using this as an excuse to have her husband around. What should she do?
Well, that's, that's an interesting point. And you know what? Trust your gut. But your husband is a grown-ass, you-know-what man, right? So he can make his own choices. Now, he also has to respect what's important for you. But you've made your comment, and you can ask him to just be aware and not share personal details of your relationship, and kind of keep himself close to his vest as to what's personal and unique unto you. Because you don't want anything breaking that wonderful quality of energy that you have between the two of you. Are you reading her correctly? Yeah, I would say you are. However, I feel as if your husband is strong in his feeling in you. I feel like he's strong in his belief in the relationship. And I know that he's strong enough to draw a line and say, you cannot cross that line. That's none of your business. So you pray that his eyes are always open, that his ears always hear, and that the truth comes out, and that he can decide how and when to sever this connection so that he's not her go-to person or her counselor, because she can get herself another counselor. But when you tell him what you don't like and you keep saying it, then it's almost as if you're trying to control him and tell him what to do. And he does not like that, because your husband is a very free spirit, very strong-spirited, very strong-willed, and very strong mind. He does care for people, and the freeness that is him assumes everybody means no harm. And you are seeing it a little differently. So trust your intuition, back up a bit, otherwise, through your angst and fear, you will push him right into the arms of her, and that is not the outcome you want. Just pray for the truth, and he will see the truth, my dear. I don't see anything to worry about this here. Keep me in the loop, my dear. Thank you so much for following us here on our Facebook page. Who else do we have here live on Facebook? We're going to get ready to wind down in just a few minutes. We're going to do a little energy ramp up. Helena and I have been here all day, and we got puppies to walk and things to do. Yes, so who else do we have here?
We got Joni Howard. She said,
Joni, how are you?
Asking, will my husband's health get better soon?
I feel like your husband has a few things going on at the same time. I go 2, but then I go 3. So I feel like there's 2 main issues that he's got to work on. Some I feel like he can do some adjustments in what he's doing, what he's eating, following some doctor's orders to make things balance out. I do feel he will get better. I don't know if he's going to be restored to a better, perfected state. I feel as if what's been going on with him, they tell me the past 6 months, has taken a toll on him, if that makes sense to you. So we're going to hold the vision. We're going to send the angels, Archangel Raphael, to send you healing, and we're going to ask that he is restored to divine, perfected health. I do feel that as he gets in a better flow of his physical body, he will be doing better. Thank you so much. Who else do we have here?
We have, let's see here.
Thank you so much, everyone, for your questions. We're going to do our best to answer questions as we continue through this evening, and when I get a chance to get back into the feed. We have pages and pages of questions, and we just pull them out randomly as best that we can. We don't try to miss anyone on purpose. It's just how it flows, how we grab, and then we go. Yes, Helena?
We have Estherina again asking, I have run into my first love lately. Is he the one that I'm going to spend the rest of my life with?
He's definitely a necessity for you to revisit, my dear. I feel as if this is a spiritual connection, a soul connection, someone that you've known in other lifetimes, and you've been brought back together, or your paths are crossing, I should say, so that we can reconnect some of the sparks and heal some of the connections from our initial love. Will he be with you for the rest of your life? I feel like he's got a lot going on, you've got a lot going on personally, so things are not lining up for us to just jump in together. Let this unfold, but know that you know him on many levels, many soul levels. I feel like you've seen him in the dream state. This is truly someone who is a messenger of your soul, and it is a strong possibility that this love will stand the test of time, but we have to navigate life's physical difficulties for now. I hope that makes sense to you and resonates with you. Love is the answer, and true love will always conquer all things. So thank you so much for your Facebook question and joining us. I think this is the first time that I might have answered a question for you, so thank you so much. Who else do we have here on Facebook?
We have Mary Chicalinda Ramirez. Any messages for her from her guides? She doesn't know who they are, but they are sending signs. She's just not understanding clearly.
Mary, what we want to do is pay attention to the signs and note them and note what we are thinking about or doing right around the time of the sign. And that will help you develop understanding. I do see a very tall man standing beside you. This tall guide seems to be more of a professor, an intelligent, intellectual, wise man who brings a lot of information. And I'm also seeing this Indian spirit guide around you who's helping you stay free and in tune with Mother Earth, nature, and the healing powers of the herbs and the grass and the sun and the moon. So be in tune with the earth and the planet so that you can always be in alignment of divine harmony. Thank you so much, Mary Ramirez, for your Facebook question. We're going to open up the energy for some healing. If you'd like to have some healing, we like to kind of wind up our connection here together with healing. So we're going to give us our spiritual tune-up. So everyone, this always tends to be powerful. If there's someone you know needs, wants, or could benefit for some healing, I'll give you a second to just share the page. If there's a friend, maybe you want to have them, I don't know, send them a message in Facebook Messenger. Let's share it in Messenger. Let's get everyone together who's in need of healing. We're going to open up the energy for divine healing. Today's the perfect day to do some healing. Today's the perfect day to be in the energy of desire and be in the energy of we want to kind of clear our energy so that we can really rise over our obstacles. This is a time of solitude. This is a time of recognizing that life may not have always given us everything that we want. We may have attracted circumstances and conditions that maybe are not to our liking anymore, but forgiveness is key. We have to forgive ourselves, and we have to be in gratitude. The greatest healing comes from forgiveness, love, and gratitude. So when we forgive ourselves, forgive others, when we are in gratitude for all that we have, all that we are, and all that can and will come, when we are in appreciation, amazing things can happen. And when we are in the energy of love, we truly are representative of the spark of light, the spark of God, the spark of the Christ consciousness, which is so powerful, shining love upon the earth right here, right now. So we're going to tap into the energy of the consciousness, of the oneness, of the great divine spirit, the great divine light. And we're going to energize ourselves, feeling the white light shining all around us. We're going to open up the energy. We're going to ask for the presence of the Ascended Masters and the Archangels. And we're going to open you up to healing. If you are in need of healing, if there's an area in your life that you so want to shift and change, then now is the time. Now is the time, not because you need to, not because you want to, but because you are ready. Are you ready for change? Do you feel at this time that you are open and receptive for the change that you desire? Do you believe that there is a force greater than you that has always got your back, that is governing everything around you, that is responsible for the entire universe? And that supreme force of energy which flows around you, through you, and to you is the same energy that can answer and solve all your questions, can answer and solve all that you consider a problem, can resolve anything that seems impossible, can heal any financial circumstance or condition. Do you believe that there's a power that can heal your heart, heal your body, can revive anything that seems as if it's dead, literally raise it from the dead? Do you believe that is possible? Do you believe that at this moment, in this time, in this unprecedented time, that you have chosen to be present in this world because you bring value to the world, because you are a gift, you are a spark of light? Do you believe that at this moment, at this time, no matter what's going on in the planet, no matter what appears to be, that you are perfectly safe, and that the God that gave you life and breath will always keep you safe? Do you believe that the archangels are always with you and you're always protected? Do you ask for assistance from your angels? Do you release your ability to need to control everything around you? Do you release the outcome of what you think should be and allow what can and ultimately will be for your highest good? Do you release that now? Do you release the chains and the shackles that hold you of hurt, pain, anxiety? Do you release that here and now? Do you release the things that are holding you back? Can you forgive the people that you feel you have been wronged by? And can you forgive yourself for having made a misstep or wronging another, or perhaps wronging yourself? And can you believe that you can do anything, that all things are possible with the spark of light? Are you open and receptive to change your frequency right here, right now? If you are, say, yes, I am. If you're open to change your receptivity, if you're open to heal your physical body, if you're open to be a higher vibrational being, if you really want to be a being of love, if you really want to release the ways of the world and really choose the ways of the supreme energetic force that governs the universe, you can. Are you ready to release that? That does not mean that you give up what you physically have. That only means you allow it to be greater and better. That means that all your desires, all your needs will be met, and the kingdom that is the heavens can and will be yours. You have that power inside of you. Are you in? Say, yes, I am. I am in. Say, yes, I am here. Yes, I am present. Yes, I am open to love. Yes, I am receptive. I am the great receiving being. And as you receive this energy that I am going to send out to all of you, we're going to call the angels, we're going to call the harmony, we're going to call the divine supreme energy, and we are going to invite it to shift and invoke divine love, divine healing, divine spark, divine joy, divine peace, divine inner ever wisdom to be yours right here, right now. Are you ready? Are you in? Are you great? Liz says, I've seen the great masters. Yes, we can all see the great masters, the great master teachers, and the greatest, one of the greatest master teachers of divine love, divine sacrifice, divine giving, divine forgiveness is Master Teacher Jesus. The Christ consciousness be upon you. The Christ consciousness that shifts the world, that opens us up to universal divine love. It's not about religion. It's not about faith. It is about being open to the energy of love. That love binds us all, connects us all, holds us all. There is no division in religion when all roads lead to God, and God is love. You can have your path, you can have your belief, you can have your faith, and all faith will take you to the divine light that tells you there's something greater, something stronger, something more powerful that resides above you, resides around you, and emulates through you so you could be a divine expression of God. Are you a divine expression of God? Are you ready to be that divine expression of God? Are you open to be that divine expression of God? Then let's hold the energy, let's hold the space, let's go, take a breath. I open to the angels, I am open to the love. I am open to the love from all above. I invoke the power of love. I hold it here and now. With the angels now, I fly above all I worry. I soar with the love in my soul, and all I want is here for me. Hallelujah, hallelujah. we doing? Well, that came from the divine universe, divine healing, divine light, all here for all of you. Here's a beautiful energy of healing. Be sure to visit this page again and take that clip and listen to it. Allow the vibration, the words, the energy, the frequency that is in those notes. I've never sung that before. That just came instantly for all of you. So let's allow ourselves to really stay in the energy of light and love. Let's be open and receptive to healing. Let's be open and receptive to everything we've ever wanted to be, and be the best you can be. And remember, we are here to be of service. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Be kind, be gentle. Remember, this is a powerful Holy Week, a powerful time for forgiveness, a powerful time for you to set yourself free and really, really be in the energy of love. God is love. You are love. I'm grateful for all of you. Thank you for joining us here on our Facebook feed. Thank you for always being here. God bless you. In this very holy week, take time to meditate, pray, and be in gratitude. I'm grateful. I am. You are. We are one with the divine consciousness. Good night. Thank you for joining our Sunday Fun Day and our spiritual tune-up. We'll see you next time. God bless you. I am Sarah Spiritual.